Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here's Nembhard. Rebounded by Green. And the Warriors with possession. Here's Turkoglu. And that one is stuffed right through.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Nembhard, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul. And Grant, one thing we know about these teams. They can both go deep into their bench. That's a luxury.
Yeah, a luxury indeed. And they don't have to worry as much about foul trouble or guys getting worn down. Credit to both front offices for building such complete rosters.
Now here's Halliburton. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Good on the shot.
Well, that's a nice finish by Tyrese Halliburton. Again, he's so big and long, he can finish in the painted area.
Here's Curry. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. And the Warriors with possession. It's a three-point game. Blocked! Siakam, left side. Back to Halliburton. Green with the defensive effort.
Boy, they're slow to get it going here tonight. Just 1 for 4 to start.
And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the third stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021. And now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. No good. Unable to win this run. The Warriors lead by 9. To the middle. Here's Horford. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Green. Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here's Horford for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Now here's White. He's scoreless. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
A playmaker who can also score in bunches. I'm talking about Derek White, Doris.
I'm so glad you are, PA, because Derek White's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot?
The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. White's got 5 points.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Drills it from deep.
The shooting fundamentals a real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Give him 8.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Outside Matherin. Horford with some nice D.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Pass to Green. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Curry. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
And here's Nembhard. Yet to see a basket. Here's Toppin. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More pieces. 11. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you, B.A.
They win by committee. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. This one for 3. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 13. Goes back up. Here's Jackson Davis. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the line for him here. Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned, Doris.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
Here's Kuminga. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Siakam caps off the break.
So fast to get out in transition. Pascal Siakam dangerous in the open floor.
Outside Podziemski. Jackson Davis' screen. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Jackson Davis. Now Podziemski. Shoots over Halliburton. Podziemski's shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 13.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
A nice shot by Artest.
Boy, Halliburton challenging inside the free throw line, touches the paint and kicks it to the shooter.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Indiana making a switch here. Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Halliburton. Halliburton finishes down low.
Yeah, that's savviness by Tyrese Halliburton. Gets himself something he can work with, makes the game look easy.
In transition, here come the Pacers. And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Turkoglu. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Pass to Horford. Now here's Curry, defended by Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Curry. Over Halliburton. And Toppin pulls it down. Down low. Oh, Green with a block.
And still one of the nastiest defenders in this league. Green protecting the house.
To the wing, right side. Here's Turkoglu. And he banks in the layup. Turkoglu's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to Mathurin. There's the block.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And Horford powers it home.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Here's Curry. No good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first half. Warriors ahead, up by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Siakam over Green. Green with the defensive effort.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Pass to White. Outside Curry. Green for 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Pacers trail by 12. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Halliburton. Horford with the block.
Al Horford's defensive abilities, that rim protection is exactly what you get nightly.
And it's Green missing. The drive by Nembhard. Pass to Huff. And stolen by Green. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Derek White is a legit three-point threat. I don't care where on the floor he is. You better contest.
And here's Halliburton. Inside. Horford with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. White for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, a corner 3 for Derek White. Surprise, surprise. This guy will light you up if you give him shots.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Indiana making a switch here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Siakam. To the paint. Huff, good. Huff's got his first points of the night.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
Outside Kuminga. Here's the 3. The Pacers pull it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
To the inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Yeah, this team wants Kuminga to do that more. Pass it with a purpose.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Brian, back to you.
The cagey veteran. Allie, thank you. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And feasting on the glass. Kuminga creating second chance opportunities.
And Jackson Davis comes to help. Pass to Huff. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Nembhard. Kuminga pulls it in. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
And put that on Kuminga's highlight reel. Oh, man.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Pacers making a switch here. From the elbow. That one no good.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Kuminga with it. Picked up by Nesmith. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Toppin.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Pacers trailed by 20. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson Davis' screen. Back to Pajemski. All alone. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They're
Indiana, 26.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here are the Pacers now. They trail by 18. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip. And the Warriors with possession. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Cauley-Stein. Pass to Halliburton. It's stolen. Outside Payton. Outside Pajemski. Right wing. Clock at 6. Post. That one's good from the corner. Post has got his first 2 points of the night. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
Man, when Kuminga's barreling downhill, he is a load.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So both teams making some changes here. And so it's Indiana with it. Pass to Artest. Nails it from 3.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
To the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Post. Deflected. Mathurin. Driving to the basket. Yes, it's good.
Yeah, this is Mathurin at his best. Driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
Up top, Pajemski. Here's Kuminga. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Can't hit it. The Warriors lead by 18. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. From downtown, it's off. Pacers trail by 18. Siakam looking it over. Oh, it's stolen. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Cuts off the pass.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Warriors.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Al Horford.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, he cannot hit. Here's our test. Fires the three. Oh, it's off. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks.